she came and visited me, and she wanted me to find the same Catholic church. So we went, where do you go? Because we're going in and out of churches.
I don't know when.
Just looking for, what is the real church? We're coming from a Catholic background, so we didn't really know what it is to serve God in a Christian way. And so,
probably not Wednesday.
Like everybody knows the story, but I went next door to pay, I don't know what I was doing next door, and the door was right there on Commercial.
Okay, I know,
so
I
think Michelle was 5, and she was saying,
So
Mom, we found the door, it's right there, next door. So we go, okay, we'll come to this church, next Sunday. So here we are,
we don't need you.
And we go, and
but if you wanted to play,
and he goes,
you can come ahead now and think of something clever.
Yeah, we're coming.
Yeah, just call
and
me.
he just kind of, yeah, we're coming to church.
Oh, no, I don't care. I'm quitting.
Doctor's
I'm like, I
office
don't really care.
yesterday, so
But it's a couple of days before my
that way, and so he was just like, oh, okay. So it was my sister and myself.
Yeah, when is it? Next week, right? Next Thursday?
And then my 4 children.
I think my supervisor,
But I just want to say that I pray.
He's taking a break up, but I think it's the Monday after harvest.
Different
So
churches,
I think
and
it
I
should be
just
fine.
ask God to give me a church that, would speak the truth. That if I were to testify to someone, that I wasn't going to lie to them.
Okay.
Just something that was real, because I was empty. I had everything, but I still was empty. And so we came to this little church, and Pastor Isaac was preaching, and the kids are, Mom, are you sure? Are you sure this is your church? And I said, well, let's just hear him preach, So he started preaching, and we started going, and he was, preaching the Bible, and we're going, yeah, I was just praying, they're preaching the truth here. So we kept going, and are you sure, Mom? Because it was, just a few people coming in and out at that time. And so we said, yeah, let's just stay a little longer. And then after that, I just felt like that's where God wanted me. And then after the, few years down the road, revival started, and it was like I could feel the Spirit of God in this church. And so over the years, we didn't know anything. Like I said, we were just following what they told us to do. Pastor said, let's go out there, let's go outreach, we were just, doing it. And over the years, then I began to realize that God opened my eyes. I really didn't know the truth. The only time I knew the truth when I started reading the Bible, and I never read the Bible. I didn't, raised, my parents were different, denominations, but I think I felt like God was calling at the time, but you know how you're young, you're just thinking, oh no, I'm a Catholic, I'm a good Catholic, but you're not. That was the Catholic I was. I just go, weddings, and that's it, and I call myself Catholic. But really, I thank God, I really thank God for my salvation, Jesus Christ, because that's where I found the truth, here in this church in 1992. And I thank God that I stayed over the years, because I pretty much know the ones that have come in after me, and some are still here, thank God. And I hope you all would stay too and see that the length of time that Jesus can show you how merciful, how gracious, in our lives. It changed my life, because I was like, man, I did all those sins when I was living in Catholic. And then I come and I go, oh my God, I gotta stop this, And so over the years, and through prayers and through outreach and through, just doing the things we're taught in this church, helped me to be able to open. I couldn't really talk on the mic, I was so scared, but God gave me the boldness to, outreach to people, tell people about Jesus. And over the years, and if you're new here, you'll be the same. You'll feel comfortable later on, but at the beginning it's, hard. But I just want to say that I thank God for this church, because I can see the mercy of God, the grace of God. It's just in awe to see the building that He's given, the south side. Because I remember we're a small church, and we go to the mother church, and we're like, wow, we're like, can we ever get this big? Because we were just a tiny church. But now I realize that the numbers grew. Of course, as you can see, it's just like, man, God, you heard our prayers. That prayer is very important, and I thank God that He's able to, hear our prayers individually and make this church, because we're all family here. I feel that God grew us here. I know we didn't make that decision, but there's a plan in our lives, right? And God has a plan that you're in this church. And so I thank God for the family that I have here. We've all bound together. We all help each other. We all labor together. And I don't know what to say. I just can say God is so amazing, gracious, merciful. I can't describe it, but He heard our prayers, and it's just, I'm just in awe. I just thank God, you know, for Pastor Gordon and Elizabeth to take the word, to push us forward. I thank God for that, and I want to see all of us, you know, stay together, labor together to go forward, because like he said, there's more blessings to come. I guess when you're little, you don't really see it, but as it comes over the years, of course, you get to know a little bit about, you know, serving God and witnessing to people, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you know, like you all say, you know, wow, you know, how could this be? But I thank God, because there's people in here that's going to take this work and further it out to nations. So I feel like I'm fired up, like, okay, God, we got to go get more souls. We got to get people to give. We got to move forward. And I want to see the church, you know, move forward for more than better things than what it is now. Because we can see that it's starting. And just imagine if we stay 10, 20, 30 years from now, that we can see everybody's plan in God fulfilled as you move forward. But don't stop, because, you know, we have a labor to do. Jesus is coming back, and time is short. But I just want to thank God for everything that has happened over the years, and, you know, just seeing everybody increasing in size, and people are, I know with this new building, I guess, you know, it makes us like want to work all over again, like we're on fire.
Yeah.
We just want to go out and do more for God, and I hope we keep doing it. Thank you.